Thanks and welcome to join me on the 6:15. I'm Kejang Henry at Tinby. We flag up to our top story. After weeks of anxiety over vibrations on the Dibamba Bridge, authorities say there is just no cause for concern or panic as the governor of the littoral region and bridge construction engineers visited the site. And some 148 Cameroonians arrested during post-election violence in 2025 will appear in court, the Yaoundé military court, on March 12, 2026, as the case was adjourned, despite hopes for their release coming from family members. And in Salapumbe, that is in the east region of the country, it is a sad ordeal of a nurse who is serving thousands of residents and sick people despite a well-equipped district medical center void of personnel. Top stories. Check us on our respective platforms on Canal International. We begin from the Dibamba Bridge. That is the east entrance of the economic capital, where fear and uncertainty are mounting amongst road users. On the Dibamba Bridge, drivers and motorbike riders are to any potential disaster strike.
They describe as disturbing vibrations on the Dibamba Bridge. Some drivers we talked to Friday, February 13, shared their experiences while crossing over the Dibamba Bridge. The vibration is increasing. It goes up and down, but now it feels more serious. The downward movement is stronger. Every driver, from small vehicle owners to motorbike riders and passengers, relates similar stories of noticeable vibrations. Some say the shaking becomes worse when trucks cross, describing the experience as though the bridge might collapse. It frightens us. Even when you are on a motorbike, it vibrates. The bike starts to dance. You find yourself moving in the same rhythm as the bike. It's very scary and extremely dangerous. Others report that the vibrations are felt more strongly in the middle of the bridge. Several drivers say they panic while crossing and grip their steering wheels in fear. We feel the vibrations mostly in the middle of the bridge. It's like the bridge is gradually collapsing. For the past or stop, when heavy trucks arrive, that a second bridge will be constructed. But while waiting, the authorities should rehabilitate the existing bridge along this regional route. Situation worsens.
Meantime, after weeks of public anxiety over the vibrations, authorities say there is no cause for panic. The littoral governor visited the site alongside some road construction and bridge engineers to assure that the structure actually remains or poses no immediate danger. Sherifa Saleh report.
No call for alarm. That was the message from officials and construction experts who visited the Dibamba Bridge on February 13, 2026, following complaints from road users.
The Dibamba Bridge is not going to fall.
The inspection was made by the governor of the littoral region and included technical specialists sent by the Minister of Public Works. The visit was organized after motorists reported concerns about the state of the bridge and called for urgent checks.
As we are standing here, the trucks are crossing, and you are seeing how the bridge is behaving. Just there is a small shake. It's not the kind of shake that you can say the bridge is going to fall.
Engineers on site said the problems identified were limited in scope and do not pose any immediate threat to the structure's safety. According to the experts, only minor corrective works are required to address the issues raised during the inspection.
We have noticed
that the vibrations are normal. When a bridge is being constructed, normally we have to expect such vibrations. So when you have a closer look, little works are expected to be done, so there is no cause for alarm. Traditional rulers from nearby communities were also present during the visit, reflecting the bridge's importance to local residents and businesses who depend on the road for daily travel and commerce. Authorities have urged road users to remain calm and continue using the bridge while maintenance plans are finalized.
And some 148 Cameroonians arrested during the post-election violence have seen their case adjourned for March 12, 2026. They appeared in court and with hopes of being released. And Beatrice Ngamo is saying that this actually frustrated their family members. Details.
It was at around 11:20 a.m. that the 148 detainees arrived at Yaoundé military court, brought in two separate penitentiary administration vans, handcuffed and under escort. Inside the courtroom, some saw their relatives who came for them. 11 cases relating to these civilians arrested in the aftermath of the October 12, 2025 presidential election in Cameroon. The hearing opens quickly. The submissions by the government prosecutor sparked the anger of defense counsel lawyers. Barrister Augustine Gefak challenged the procedure brought against his clients. We file our motion challenging the jurisdiction's competence. The public prosecutor observes the debate. He's told to make his requisition, meaning when he's done, he can't speak again. The court wants to take the floor from us. We are outraged. Luckily, he understood and allowed us to speak in a limited but inexhaustive manner. I explained the merits to him. In the courtroom, emotions overflow. Mothers with eyes fixed on their sons wipe away silent tears. Others clutching their rosaries, whispering prayers. The defense raises the issue of military tribunal's lack of jurisdiction by pleading for provisional release for the 148 defendants pending a decision on the merits. They should release them because the military court is incompetent to judge these people. We ask them to release them because they are the ones who put them in prison, and it's a good rule of criminal procedure, meaning whoever puts them in prison can release them. At the close of argument, the tribunal reserves judgment on the 11 cases until March 12, 2026. Families remain hopeful despite all. Please, Papa, let our children come home, please. We want our children to come home, I beg you. The detainees are back at the Kondengui Central Prison, awaiting the next hearing in March.
Thanks very much, Beatrice Ngamo. We stay with you as you will be telling us that a new chapter has opened for the Cameroonian judiciary system as 54 court registry administrators and registrars officially entered into service today. The oath-taking ceremony held at the Central Court of Appeal in Yaoundé. And this, of course, marks a transition from the training in ENAM to professional responsibility within the judiciary. Details.
I swear to well and loyally fulfill my functions as a court registry administrator.
The 54 court registry administrators and court registrars thus officially seal their entry into the Court of the Judicial Auxiliaries this Friday at the Central Court of Appeal.
Professional secrecy. That means I'm going to carry out my functions with professional secrecy. What I'm actually going to carry out in court, I'm not going to say it in the public.
Apt to carry out their duties with rigor and integrity.
To serve the justice in every circumstance. And at this level, it's no longer a challenge.
Before the oath, the Procureur General of the Central Court of Appeal, like the President, edified the new court staff on the task ahead and how they are to handle each situation.
This vote is an obligation before beginning their work. So we are happy because we have done a very, very good job.
These officials of the National Advanced School of Administration and Magistracy, Court of Registry Administrators and Registrars, are to see to case filing the official administration.
Thanks very much, Beatrice Ngamo. And Cameroon is taking a digital leap in waste management. Authorities have launched what is now known as a nationwide waste stock, as Hyacinth Chair is reporting. we're expecting heightened.
Cameroon continues to battle with waste management, especially in major cities like Yaoundé and Douala, with garbage piles littering the streets daily. Initiated in 2016, the National Waste Exchange officially launches activities on February 13 in Yaoundé that permits the selling and buying of garbage.
It means that all our industry will take waste from the others in order to continue their production.
This with a digital platform put in place to facilitate the waste business transaction.
The platform is for users, is for those who own waste, and also for those who need waste, and also for those who transport waste, meaning that those actors will have now a market where they can see what is available in the in our country. It means that we are facilitating their job because we make sure that they are connected.
Local authorities have saluted the new mechanism as that which will greatly boost their efforts in promoting clean cities.
Going to not only enable us clean our cities properly, respecting hygiene conditions, solving climate change problems, but also gives us the money, the necessary finances we're going to, need to finance, the cleanliness of our cities in transforming the waste into something else.
Launching the platform, the Minister of Environment, Protection of Nature and Sustainable Development, Hele Pierre, urges all local authorities to fully embrace the new initiative and render their localities clean by also making enormous wealth from waste.
Thanks very much, Hyacinth. We move over to the east region of the country, precisely in Salapumbi, where it is a subtle deal of a single nurse who is called to handle more than 1,000 persons who are sick. This piled a well-equipped medical center, heavily invested or with heavy government investment. And so Ambo Gladys Dibang is reporting that center lacks qualified staff.
Salapumbi is a border town linking Cameroon to the Republic of Congo and the Central African Republic, about 150 kilometers from Yokaduma in the East region. Access to healthcare remains a major concern in this vast area. To address the situation, the state constructed a district medical center, while the Salapumbi Council equipped it with material worth 50 million francs CFA. The facility also runs on solar energy and has a water supply system, making it one of the best equipped public structures in the locality. But local authorities say the medical center is failing to deliver the expected services because of a serious shortage of staff.
The
Salapumbi District Hospital has no doctor, yet we are equipping the facilities and constructing 2 large hospitalization wards. We have ordered an X-ray machine, a scanner and an ultrasound machine. Our goal is to stop patients from traveling 140 kilometers to Yokaduma when they are seriously ill. We want to save lives here in Salapumbi.
Only one state-certified nurse currently works at this medical facility. She says the workload is overwhelming, especially for a locality covering more than 9,000 square kilometers. While the council is working to expand the health center by constructing additional wards, the medical staff insist the priority should now be human resources.
There is a serious shortage of staff and the hospital urgently needs a doctor. I am not yet officially integrated into the public service, but I continue working. We are hoping for more personnel and equipment so the hospital can function properly.
With a population of nearly 38,000 people, mostly from the indigenous Baka community, residents of Salapumbi have expressed worries that shortage of staff means limited treatment options and long journeys to other towns for medical care.
Thanks very much, Ambo Gladys Dibang. And let's meet lover girl Cynthia Lati, who is telling us that love is already in the air in Douala, as Valentine's Day is just a matter of hours. Flower markets across the city are booming as they witness a very strong rush for roses as gift for loved ones. Cynthia.
Just a few hours before Valentine's Day, the flower market in Douala is buzzing with activities. Florists are busy arranging different types of roses, each meant to express love. Jeta Renee has already received numerous orders for flowers as young men and women make their ways to the stalls.
I have more customers because when we talk about love, we talk about everybody that know about love. We sell one stem of rose, 1,500. So if you want to buy like 100 roses, it's 150,000.
One customer here is buying white roses in memory of her late father, while others, like Tracy, are carefully selecting their bouquets.
The flowers are really, they're giving, in fact, because it shows that people are really in love. Like, I just came to buy one or two, not mine, no.
A little further, in Douche Aqua, the pace of vendor activities is picking up. Artificial flowers are also on display here, and a mother who just received one from her daughter decides to wear it in her hair.
I'm so happy that as the day is beginning like this, that's how you will continue in Jesus' name.
People are buying flowers here, even for decorations of snack bars, rooms, and others. Meanwhile, other Valentine's accessories such as watches, perfumes, and necklaces are also in high demand.
Thanks very much, Cynthia Lati. And if there are those who hold very strong to the principles of Valentine's love, there is one person who says, of course, that Jesus Christ actually was not Christian. In a 108 publication or page publication, the person justifies why Jesus Christ was not Christian. This has sparked debate within religious circles, as Beatrice Ngamo is reporting.
Christianity today, according to Reverend Jean Calvin Ngenetri, is plagued by moral decadence, sins in many different ways and forms: sexual promiscuity, increase in crimes and violence, hatred, erosion of social and family values, corruption, and others.
Christianity, as we know it today, is not the reflection of the teaching of Jesus Christ. The explanation is that people are not serious with Christ.
The same people who go to church every day in the name of Christians. The calling of this author of Jesus is not a Christian is thought-provoking for all Christians to come back to the truth of Jesus Christ.
Meeting with Jesus, spiritual encounter with Jesus, who will transform the heart, because the problem is the heart. If the heart are transformed, we will have a better society. We have better churches.
Jesus Christ, the book says, is the Son of God, and not like any religious founder. He built a church of God for his followers.
It's time for ourselves to make a clear decision. Either we are for Christianity or we are for the Church of Jesus Christ.
The 108-page book by Peniel Publisher was launched February 12, 2026 by Reverend Jean-Calvin Ngenetri in Yaoundé.
Thanks very much, Beatrice Ngamo. You drew the curtains for this edition of the 6:15. I've been Kejang Henry Atembe, thanking you for being there with us. And of course, coming ahead is Matthew Fangwa with Le Debrief, the L'Actualité Sportive. From all of us, it's goodbye and say Happy Valentine's Day.
Canal International.